Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is July 16, 2026 and Karim Adeyemi is officially at the Ciudad Esportiva in Barcelona, are set to announce his signing pretty soon. I'm going to tell you when. Also, Barcelona have completed 2 more signings for their academy. And finally, Cuti Romero prioritizes FC Barcelona. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo. We'll begin this video with the news that tomorrow, Friday, Frenkie de Jong will undergo a crucial test that will determine how long he will be out. Now, as I reported in a previous video, Frenkie de Jong underwent medical exams on Monday at the Ciudad Esportiva on the first day of the preseason, and it was discovered that Frenkie de Jong had an injury in his right knee because apparently he had discomfort on his right knee, but he continued playing in the World Cup, icing his knee, using protection for his knee, and even injecting himself with painkillers for the final 2 matches of the Netherlands so he can continue playing. And of course, this irresponsible behavior has turned a mild discomfort in his knee to a serious injury, where Barcelona are currently fearing that Frenkie might have ligament damage in his right knee. Now, so far, we don't know how long Frenkie de Jong might be out. They're speculating that could be up to 4 months. But tomorrow, Frenkie de Jong will undergo some crucial testing at the Ciudad Esportiva, which will determine how long Frenkie de Jong will be out. Now, if Frenkie de Jong ends up staying out for 4 months, which of course would be a big blow for the team because he is an important midfielder for Hansi Flick, but the silver lining would be that Barcelona would receive some compensation from FIFA. As you know, FIFA has a program where if a player gets injured during their an international call-up for more than 28 days, then FIFA pays the club 20,548 euros for each missed day. So since it has to be more than 28 days, those payments would begin on July 28th. And if he's out for 4 months, FIFA would end up paying Barcelona 2 million euros, which honestly, even though it's nice to have that extra income when you compare to all the money that Barcelona going to have to spend on the medical care of Frenkie de Jong and on paying him salary for 4 months that he's not going to be playing, well, and honestly, maybe it's not a silver lining now, right? Even though I just said that. Anyways, on to the next bit of news, because speaking of injuries, we do have an update in regards to Lamine Yamal, who suffered some discomfort in the semifinal against France in that demolishing of France at the hands of Spain. He was seen limping after the game, and today he skipped the training with the group, which of course set off the alarms everywhere in the Spanish camp and back at Barcelona, with many fearing that Lamine could be injured and could be missing the final against Argentina, which will be one hell of a final. I cannot wait to see it. Well, the good news is that the Spanish national team have given an update to the press where they say that it's not an injury. Yes, Lamine Yamal did suffer some discomfort, but it's nothing serious. He skipped the training today so he can rest, he can recover, and as a precautionary measure, and it's expected that Lamine will be playing the final on Sunday, which of course will pit him against Messi, the GOAT versus the heir. What a final, the perfect final for us Barcelona fans, because whoever wins will be happy, right? If Argentina wins, we get to see the GOAT lift the second World Cup. If Spain wins, well, we get to see Lamine Yamal lift his first World Cup. Anyways, on to the next bit of news, because guess who has arrived in Barcelona? It's no other than Karim Adeyemi, Barcelona's newest signing, who landed in the city of Barcelona yesterday. And today he reported to the Ciudad Esportiva, where he underwent medical exams. And it's expected that he will train tomorrow for the first time with the team, which of course is very, very, very exciting. Now, it's expected that Adeyemi could be officially presented next week, but whenever he's presented, doesn't matter. The important thing is that Barcelona have secured this signing. He has passed his medical exams, and we will see him training tomorrow with the first team for the first time. Now, tell me, how excited are you for the signing down below in the comment section. Oh, and I forgot, tell me also who you want to win in the World Cup on Sunday. Do you want Argentina? Do you want Spain? Do you not care whoever wins? You'd be happy either way. Let me know in the comment section. Now on to good news, more good news. Because speaking of our rivals, Barcelona have secured two incredibly promising signings for their academy for La Masia. The first one being Mahdi Al-Maimouni, a 17-year-old Moroccan-Belgian midfielder, someone that has built a reputation for his tactical intelligence, composure in possession, and ability to control the tempo of the game from the midfield. So in other words, the kind of midfielders that Barcelona likes on their teams. Now, Mahdi Al-Maimouni is someone that half of Europe was after, but it was Barcelona that won the race and have convinced them to join the greatest academy in the world, La Masia. Now, Mahdi Al-Maimouni has been compared to Sergio Busquets, not because he's gonna be as good as Sergio Busquets, but because of the profile. So when you think of how Sergio Busquets played, well, that's how kind of Mahdi Al-Maimouni plays. Now, Mahdi Al-Maimouni can play for both Morocco and Belgium at the international level, and both nations are currently fighting, trying to convince him to play for their team. We'll see where Mahdi Al-Maimouni ends up on the international level, but at the club level, well, he's going to be at Barcelona. Now, the other player that Barcelona has signed for their academy, it's Karim Mendikanov. I hope I said that correctly. He's a 15-year-old Kazakh winger who has developed in Catalan football at Sant Cugat. He has officially joined the La Masia, and he has become the first Kazakh player to join Barcelona. If you don't know what Kazakh is, it's someone from Kazakhstan. Even though I'm pretty sure you guys do, but just in case, I have to clarify. Anyways, so Mahdi Al-Maimouni and Karim Mendikanov both joining La Masia. We'll see if maybe in the future we'll be hearing these people's name at the first team level. All right, let's end today's video with the news that El Cuti Romero, Cristian Romero, the Argentine world champ that will be playing another final on Sunday, prioritizes coming to Barcelona. Now, El Cuti Romero wants to leave Tottenham Hotspur. He considers that chapter over. Why wouldn't he? They're bums. And just kidding. Anyways, and El Cuti Romero wants to leave Tottenham and he wants Spain to be his next destination, with his number one priority being Barcelona. Now at Tottenham, De Serbi does count on him and has informed him that he counts on him. However, Cuti Romero considers that chapter over and he wants to make a move to Spain, again with Barcelona being the number one destination or his favorite destination. Now, as far as Tottenham at the club level, they are open to selling El Cuti Romero. They have spent 200 million euros this summer transfer market. In fact, they have signed two center backs already, Marcos Senesi and Van Heck. And well, they're looking to recover some of that investment, and given the Cuti Romero's market value, they look at him as a good option to recover some of that money, given that, well, he wants to leave and they've already signed center backs. So why not sell him and recover some of the money they have spent this summer transfer market so far? Now, there are other clubs interested in Cuti Romero, including Inter Milan, who are looking to reinforce their defense, especially after the departure of Potato Fries, and also Atletico de Madrid, who are very interested in Cuti Romero as well. Now, as far as Barcelona, they have met with the agent of Cuti Romero, where sat down and discussed the possible signing. However, a center back is not a priority for Barcelona right now. The priority, of course, is to sign Cancelo and Julian Alvarez. But nonetheless, Barcelona would be open to sign a center back if they come across a good market opportunity. And as far as good market opportunities, El Cuti Romero doesn't really fit that description, because it's reported that Tottenham Hotspur won 50 million euros for him. So, to spend 50 million on a position that's not a priority for Flick or Deco, well, that's going to be a little bit too expensive. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Would you sign El Cuti Romero? Yes, no, maybe? Let me know down below in the comment section. And with that, we wrap up the second video of today. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Visca Barça.